Losing a pet is like losing a piece of your heart. If you're struggling with grief, you're not alone. At mydogdied.com, we understand the pain and are here to support you. Visit us today and find comfort, guidance, and a community that cares. We received a letter from someone who has lost their pet and have allowed us to share their story so that it will help other listeners deal with the loss of their pet. Remember, if you like this video, please support us with a like, subscribe, and share. Some letters I receive come wrapped in so much love, they seem to glow on the page, even if the paper is soaked with tears. Today I'm reading a letter from Isabella, a 38-year-old woman from Redondo Beach, California, mourning the loss of her beautiful Juno, a 13-year-old pit bull terrier mix whose spirit was larger than life. Dear Don, I don't know where to begin. My heart feels like it's broken into 1,000 tiny pieces. Juno was more than my dog. She was my soul twin, my steady ground, my daily smile. And now, she's gone. Isabella writes with raw, trembling honesty, the kind only someone in the depths of grief can manage. Her story takes us back just a few weeks ago. It happened so fast, Don. We were walking through the neighborhood like we always did, Juno off leash because she never strayed far. But then, a squirrel darted out across the sidewalk. Juno, always playful, even at 13, took off. I called after her, but she was focused, her inner puppy awakened. I heard the screech of tires before I saw her body in the road. It didn't feel real, not at first. I ran. I dropped everything and just ran. I held her head in my lap, whispering, I'm here, while the world spun in slow motion. I pause. My breath catches. These moments, sudden, sharp, and utterly devastating, are the kind no one prepares for. And yet, they happen to so many. Too many. Juno was my miracle. I adopted her when she was just 3, after she'd been abandoned twice. They told me she had behavioral issues. What they meant was, she had a wild heart, and nobody willing to understand it. But I saw her. Really saw her. Within a week, she was sleeping at the foot of my bed. Within a month, she was the reason I woke up in the morning. That kind of bond, it doesn't form by accident. It's built on showing up for each other every day through every storm. One of her quirks was this amazing trick she taught herself. She would walk along the top of our garden fence, just 4 inches wide, like a circus performer. Neighbors would stop and cheer. Kids would laugh. And Juno would ham it up, tail wagging like a metronome. She was part dog, part tightrope walker, part comedian. She made everyone around her feel joy. Can you picture it? That pit bull smile, those focused eyes, the confident paws gliding along the edge of the fence. Juno wasn't just a dog. She was a show, a spark, a bright light in a world that can sometimes be far too dim. The night after she died, I couldn't sleep. I kept replaying it in my mind. The chase, the impact, my screams. I blamed myself. If I'd clipped her leash back on, if I'd walked on a different street, if I'd left 5 minutes earlier. I opened my laptop, typed in, my dog died and I can't stop crying. And that's how I found mydogdied.com. Isabella goes on to say that she read story after story on the site, letters from people who felt just as broken, just as guilty, just as heartbroken. And somehow, that gave her comfort. Don, your site helped me realize that grief is the price of love, that I'm not alone in this ocean of sadness, that others have survived it. I still cry every day, but now I cry with a little more grace and a little less shame. Thank you. As I finish her letter, I set it gently on the desk beside me. My heart is heavy, but it's also full. Juno's spirit, her joy, her balance, her fearless chase of life, and yes, squirrels, will live on in Isabella's heart, and now in mine, and maybe yours too. Juno didn't just walk through life. She danced across it on narrow fences, defying gravity and expectations alike. And when she left behind a love that's still balancing all of us, carefully, tenderly, beautifully. Thank you, Isabella. Thank you for loving so deeply, for writing so honestly, and for reminding us all that while loss leaves a scar, love leaves a legacy.
Your love for your pet never fades, and neither should your support. If you're grieving, don't go through it alone. Visit mydogdied.com or call us at 85-5925-2658 and connect with those who truly understand. Healing starts here. Remember, if you like this video, please support us with a like, subscribe, and share. If you have a story that you would like to tell us, your dog stories at mydogdied.com at gmail.com.